Good evening, friends, and welcome to the Star Wizard Ranch channel. Anyway, just remember, this is kind of entertainment, but we don't know really what we discovered, but it looks like some kind of orb, or a bug, or a hummingbird, or just something identified that is kind of strange, and I wanted to include you guys in on this. I'm going to push play. And you can see that thing bouncing there, right in the middle, right by the truck, and then it went to the right. There it's by the trailer. All right, let's see if we can follow it. Okay, with this mouse. Okay, that way you guys can see that I'm not making this up. This is actually true. Now there's this little orb that's cruising around, and I see it in the camera. And you can see. Look at how fast it is. Okay. For some reason, this camera picked it up because the infrared. This is an infrared camera, and it's good at picking things up in the dark. Well, I guess this orb or whatever, this is a bug. Some people might say, yeah, it's just a bug. But look at the cruising speeds of this bug, okay? And then it has some hovering capabilities that's why I didn't think it was a bug after that. It comes and cruises around here by this trailer. And it slows way down, and it kind of checks out this, and it goes inside the pump house, and it has a buddy that comes and visits, and the dogs don't seem to really care about the thing, but this little orb is, cruising around. So anyway, I'm going to pause it there, and I'm going to go to another section of where it's just kind of hovering close to me. Right now, it's got a large parameter. Right there it is, as we can see in front of that mouse. You see that, folks? I don't know if you can see this mouse very good, but if you see this orb, and I called David, told him to come over here and take a look at this, just so you know, I'm not BSing you, that something is cruising around out there. And then when I go out there and look at from my naked eye, I would say this thing is about the size of a robin, a bird, or a golf ball with wings on it. That's it. That's what it looks like. But it does do some peculiar things here. You just watch this thing. Now I've been watching this for about 40 minutes, and it just flies about kind of like an insect, okay? But then you'll see me come out and kind of scope it out and see if I can see what this orb is. Well, stay tuned, folks. I'm gonna pause it here and go to the action shot now. Okay, folks, now there's the picture, the clearest shot that I have, so you guys can see what the orb looks like. Here's my mouse, and you see that's where the little orb is. Now when I push play, you watch that thing really close. I want to back it up so the focus is better. All right, now watch this little orb and see what it does. Sorry for the terrible balance, but anyway, watch what it does. It looks like a moth. Okay, you can see it, right? It's right there. Can you guys see it? Now there's its buddy right there. Do you see that? And there's also one up here. Do you see that one too? I hope you guys can see that. Anyways, I'll get the mouse out of the way. And you guys can see that there's 3 different orbs or insects. But it looks like a light flashing off and on, doesn't it? It looks like it landed right there. See that? You see it right there? And it's right by that. That's a garbage can inside my trailer right there. And you see it cruising around? And you also see these up here too, right? Yeah. What do you think that is, folks? And now look at how fast. Zoom right out of the picture. And then they just come back. I don't know if I can pause this again, but I'm going to try it just for you folks, because I want you to see that I do come out of the house, because I'm noticing this in my camera. I'm like, what are those things flying around out there in the driveway? You see how fast that was? It was amazingly fast, okay? And if millers can go that fast, then I want to be a miller the next life. But anyway, you can see him to the right there by the. This is where he goes inside the pump house. What do you think that is, folks? We're into 5 minutes. See, his buddy comes and they're kind of just cruising around right there above my trailer. Zoom back and forth. You see that? Nobody can make this stuff up. I mean, I know you can tell that this is true blue because I don't have any editing equipment. I'm recording this off of my surveillance equipment, so that's there. Now it goes in the pump house. Do you see that? And then it zooms right back out. The dogs don't seem to be affected by it. But I think this is actually when I come out and I check this to see if I can see anything. It was quite strange, to be truthful. Usually everything's explained some way. Yeah. Well, if it is a bug, could you please tell me what kind of bug it is? And how come I can't see the bug when I go out there and I look visually through my own eyes? You can see it clearly flying around in this picture. Right there by the license plate. You guys see that? What is it? What the heck is it doing? And look at the speeds that it goes. I mean, it's just super zoom speed, like 900 miles per hour or something like that. What has that much power? Try to get closer. What do you think that is, guys? And I don't have a laser light, and laser lights aren't white like that. And this is, like I say, 7/6/2022 at 11 a.m. between 11 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. This is morning light, not at night, but this is an infrared camera, and it's picking up this motion. And now there's like 3 of them going there. Now I hope you guys can see these goofy little white orbs cruising around. And this is about 7 minutes, almost 8 minutes into your time. But and I could show you more. But this has happened honestly quite a bit. Some strange phenomena on the old Star Wizard Ranch. And this is why I record this stuff, just so you folks can see that Tony ain't a loony. He's recording this, and it just could be you watching this, and then you go out and you check and see, well, what the heck is it? We're almost into it. 8 minutes, guys. My arm's getting very tired, but this goes on for like 40 minutes of, looking like this is a miller that's flying around. But yet, do millers fly like this, or June bugs, or what kind of bug flies super fast like that? And what can just sit there and hover? And then also, what's invisible to our naked eye? When I go out here and check, I wonder what the heck it is. It is quite crazy about. See, he's over there by the pump house. And you got one over here by the tree. You see that? If it's a bug, why would it just stay in one area? And this is just peculiar because this is not every day that this happens, folks. Now, I did tape this orb a while back in the front drive on the other camera. But it seems like since there's so much shade, it picked it up a little better. Anyway, okay, I'm going to fast forward it to when I come out. That way you guys can see that part, and then I'll cut the video so it don't get so long. Okay, this is when I come out.